Hi, I'm Will Porter, and this is the Paper Lantern Lounge. Such a long story. I've been at it for like 16 years now. I mean, I can remember always really liking music whenever I was younger, whenever I was a kid. The reason why I did that Ray Charles song earlier is because I've got ADD pretty bad, and apparently it showed like whenever I was a kid. So my mom like wore out these Ray Charles tapes. So that song that I performed, I've actually been listening to it my entire life, and like later on, I guess when I was a teenager, I found it and started doing it again. But I started playing guitar when I was 15. Right after I'd gotten a solo in show choir and performed for the whole school, and that was it. That was the moment. Like I was singing the solo, and I fell in love right there. Best moment of my life.
This song's called Naive.
I believe in something. Some people think it's gonna lead to nothing. I believe I'll say, yeah, oh, now I won't break down. Tell me how you can believe in a dream breakdown. Tell you I believe 'cause I'm so naive, so naive. Don't you wanna believe in something? What you wanna get lost in nothing? I believe I'll say, yeah, oh, now I won't break down. Tell me how you can believe in a dream breakdown. Tell you I believe 'cause I'm so naive, so naive. I'm so naive, so naive.
I think vocally I like anything with just passion. You know, I like a lot of R&B type stuff, like Joe Cocker meets Chris Cornell, I think is kind of what I'm going for a little bit, but it just kind of comes out that way. But I really like Aaron Lewis from Stained, and I really like Stained better than but I mean his new country stuff is still pretty cool too. I'm just a really big fan of Aaron Lewis. Really like him a lot. I've seen him acoustic and with Stained several times, and yeah, that's a really big influence. And then, you know, it's gonna sound cliche, but I gotta say the Beatles. You know, I really had a big Beatles stage, and I still go back to the Beatles every once in a while and listen to them. I really like watching what they did, you know, because they started off as a pop boy band who ended up becoming, you know, people who spoke for a generation and a group of people, which is, you know, it's kind of like us seeing that today would be like if we watched Justin Bieber become some sort of guru. You know, it would be a little bit unexpected because like you're just singing all these happy songs and then all of a sudden you're telling us about our lives. You know, if we were to have that experience, I think that's what I like about the Beatles story.
Oh yeah, tell you something I think you'll understand. Oh, when I'm saying something, I wanna hold your hand. Now let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And please say to me, you let me be your man. Oh, and please say to me, you let me hold your hand. Now let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. When I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling in my love. I get high, I get high, I get high. Yeah, you got that something I think you'll understand. Oh, when I'm saying something, I wanna hold your hand. Now let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. When I touch you, I feel happy inside. Such a feeling in my lungs. I get high, I get high, I get high. Oh yeah, you've got that something I think you'll understand. Oh, when I say there's something, I wanna hold your hand. Now let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Now let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
It's hard to pick one. If I had to pick one song that I've written that kind of embodies what I do, it'd probably be Songwriter's Manifesto. It's it basically says, you know, yeah, we all wish that we could be rich and famous and all that kind of stuff, but really the reason why I make music is because I've got to get something out of me. You know, I like singing, I like playing guitar, I like writing songs, I like doing all these things, and if I can figure out some sort of way to get paid to do it, then all the better for me, you know, because it's just what I like doing. Okay, I can remember the first rock tape that I ever got was Green Day Dookie. I was 12 years old and I wore that thing out. Such a great album. Green Day Dookie. That was probably my first rock album. But I remember before that, I had what did I have? I had on tape, I had a copy of the Dirty Dancing soundtrack. And I listened to that so much. And weirdly enough, fast forward about 20 years, I went with a band that I was with for a while called Cardinal Trait. We went to LA, Beverly Hills, whichever. Yeah, they had the sign and stuff. And the dude that produced that album, we actually cut a couple of songs with him. So that was kind of cool. You know, I go back to my old self whenever I was a kid, and there was that one song, I can hear your heels clicking on the sidewalk. I used to listen to that one all the time. But anyway, then I got to, actually go make music with the guy that produced that. So, little dreams come true sometimes. That was fun.
This is called You Don't Know Me. It's a Ray Charles cover. Give me your hand to me. Oh, you say hello, and I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so, and anyone could tell. You think you know me well, but you don't know me. No, you don't know the one who dreams of you tonight. He longs to kiss your lips, he longs to hold you tight. Oh, I'm just a friend, that's all I've ever been. You don't know me. My soul aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, I'll let my chance go by. A chance that you might love me too. You give me your hand to me. Oh, you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside the lucky guy. Oh, you'll never know the way I love you so. You don't know me, no, 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 yeah. I never knew the art of making love, 'cause my soul aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by. A chance that you might love me too. Ooh, you give me your hand to me. Oh, say goodbye, and I watch you walk away beside the lucky guy. Oh, you'll never know the way I love you so. You don't know me.
The ultimate goal is to make a living and, hopefully get by, but I set a goal a long time ago that I want to play in front of 50,000 people, and I want to see them singing along to what I wrote. And I hope one day I get to do that. And I think that if I continue, that, why not? It's like winning the lottery, really. But if I put in enough effort and I'm prepared for the opportunity, then, hopefully it will happen. I've auditioned for American Idol twice, didn't make it past the first round. Auditioned for America's Got Talent, got to the second round, didn't make it to the show. I auditioned for X Factor, got to the second round, didn't make it to the show. And now I'm kind of just like tired of being disappointed by those things. And plus, like all the musicians that I know that actually are worthwhile career musicians made it the way that I'm doing it. You play gigs on the weekend, you go to those bars and you play and you appreciate the people that come to support you, and you keep doing that. And then, maybe that'll turn into millions of dollars, but that's not really the end goal. The end goal is trying to get as many people to appreciate you for what you do as possible, and hopefully the money and the fame is just a byproduct of doing something right. This is a new tune called Whiskey and Smoke.
Not enough whiskey in my veins, not enough smoke in my brain. There's not enough whiskey to fill my soul, and not enough smoke just to let this go. Whiskey and smoke, whiskey and smoke. Here I am again, feeling betrayed by a friend. I believed you were better than that, and I was wrong. It was a fucking joke. Now I've got this whiskey and smoke. Whiskey and smoke. There's not enough whiskey in my veins, not enough smoke in my brain. There's not enough whiskey to fill my soul, not enough smoke just to let this go. Whiskey and smoke, whiskey and smoke. There's not enough whiskey in my veins, and not enough smoke in my brain. There's not enough whiskey to fill my soul, and not enough smoke just to let this go. There's not enough whiskey to ease this pain, and Not enough smoke to forget your name. There's not enough whiskey to fill my soul. Not enough smoke just to let this go. Whiskey and smoke. Ooh. Whiskey and smoke. Ooh. Whiskey and smoke. Ooh. Whiskey and smoke. Ooh, whiskey and smoke.
Like my first gig, like this is Will Porter show. I was 18. I was playing at the Tivoli in Ardmore, opened up for a band called Falcon 5-0, and it was my family, a really drunk, rowdy friend that I played football with in high school, and a lot of embarrassment. But your first show is never going to be awesome. You know, that's why you keep doing it. You know, you got to keep playing. In the past 10 or 11 years, I've played like 1,000 shows, give or take. I lost count somewhere, but somewhere in that ballpark. And that's it, just like anything. You keep doing it and you try to keep improving and fix this and fix that and always try to get a little bit better. You know, but that first show was brutal. But I'm glad that I did it because after the first show, I got to play my second show and then my third show, and then now I'm, you know, I've got a lot of experience now, so that's cool. But yeah, I look back on that first show, it was dreadful.
It's a cheesy love song I wrote called "It's a Shame." Shame you're not in love with me. I could be the best man you'll ever meet. It's a shame you're not in love with me. I could be the man in your dreams. You could be the girl of my dreams. Oh, and we could be together in love. I've been living in a fantasy, falling for a girl who don't even know me. I've been living in a fantasy, wishing she would fall in love, 'cause I already fell in love. Oh, and we could be together in love. It's a shame you're not in love with me. I could be the best man you'll ever meet. It's a shame you're not in love with me. I could be the man in your dreams. You could be the girl of my dreams. Oh, and we could be together in love. It's a shame you're not in love with me. We could go and take long walks on the beach. Could even sit and watch TV, as long as it's you and me. On the couch watching TV. Oh, as long as it's you and me. It's a shame you're not in love with me. I could be the best man you'll ever meet. It's a shame you're not in love with me. I could be the man in your dreams. You could be the girl of my dreams. Oh, and we could be together in love. Ain't it a shame, yeah. Ain't that a shame now, baby, oh. Ain't that a shame. It's a shame you're not in love with me. I could be the best man you'll ever meet. It's a shame you're not in love with me, 'cause I could be the man in your dreams. You could be the girl of my dreams. Oh, and we could be together in love. Oh, we could be shame.
Thanks.
I think it's a shame, right?
Typically, I usually like to have the music first. Like sometimes, like I'll just have like some music that I'm kind of jamming on, but then sometimes I'll just be like jamming, and then lyrics will pop up. Lyrically, most of the songs that I write are based on, some sort of issue, and sometimes they're verbatim, sometimes they're word for word. Like the Breakup, that song I did earlier, that's verbatim, word for word, all that happened. But then I've got other songs like that I didn't do today. I've got a song called Moonshine in the Moonlight that's a murder ballad. That didn't happen, but I felt like telling a story. I think that was me kind of stepping out of my norm, because normally most of my songs are about like, this person has hurt my feelings and now I'm going to get it out in a song, usually. Or I have some sort of like an insecure moment where I have to deal with something. So, rather than dealing with it in some sort of healthy way, I write a song for other people to deal with it too.
This song's called My Reality, based on Plato's allegory of the cave. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, no, and fuel the fire that's burning, sending silhouettes to mine. Subconscious shadows living in my mind, and I can't even spell the smoke. I said, oh no, how can I believe in all I see? This is my reality, a lucid dream. How can I believe this is my reality? Whoa, oh, this is my reality. Whoa, no, and now that my eyes have adjusted to the new light, but I'm seeing things for the first time, and I can't tell you what is real. I said, oh no, how can I believe in all I see? This is my reality, a lucid dream. How could I believe this is my reality? Whoa, oh, this is my reality. Oh no.
Yeah, dude, the best place to go if you want to listen to some of my music would be facebook.com/willportermusic. I've got a YouTube channel as well. I've got an album that is for free download on SoundCloud. If you can find it, it's called The Mad Scientist Mixtape. Enjoy that, friends. And yeah, I'm just kind of sprinkled throughout the internet. If you look up Will Porter, there's a couple other Will Porters, but I'm the cool one. Y'all go listen to this one. Fat Guy Redbeard. Good, no, truly. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. I really like what you guys are doing here. I mean, I had some good friends show up and support, which is always appreciated. And thanks to you guys, I think more people will get to hear my music, which is, you know, thanks.
Wishing she would fall in love, 'cause I already fell in love. Oh, we could be together in love. It's a shame you're not in love with me. I could be the best man you'll ever meet. It's a shame you're not in love with me. I could be the man in your dreams. Be the girl of my dreams. Oh,